The World Bank told the Jamaican Parliament today that the country needs to solve several development challenges to put the country on a path to growth. The multilateral organization gave an overview of its draft country partnership strategy for Jamaica in Gordon House this afternoon. Nicole Hales-McGowan was there.
Jamaica may be ranked the third happiest place on earth, according to one study, but the country's high debt burden continues to stifle economic prospects. The World Bank told the House today that even though Jamaica is enjoying a higher level of foreign direct investment than many other countries, it isn't realizing the growth that it ought to. With the country paying out $1.23 in debt repayment for every dollar it earns, the World Bank noted that much of Jamaica's debt is being gobbled up by interest payments and civil service salaries.
Jamaica is not the only country with high debt. Lebanon, for example, similarly has very high debt ratio. But they have been able to grow. And Jamaica also has a very high domestic investment ratio, 30%, low growth. There is a big puzzle there. Many other countries would love to have this level of investment. They could grow much faster.
The multilateral organization also told parliamentarians that the cost of energy has to be addressed if Jamaica intends to improve its competitiveness, and there must be an improvement in the quality of the labor force, as 2/3 is functionally illiterate.
90% of the people don't have grade 9 certification. And as I understand it, HERT and TA cannot provide certification to people who haven't passed grade 9. So this presents a challenge, and that's why one of the areas we would like to work on is on skills development for this very large group of people who cannot be trained with the existing system, and yet they are the asset of the country. They need to be active in the economic sphere.
It was also noted that there needs to be more participation in the micro and small business sector to drive growth, as 80% of the liquid assets in the private sector is held in government bonds. But today's presentation wasn't all bad news, as parliamentarians were told that the perception of corruption was on the decline, although a recent study indicated that it was the second most serious problem affecting Jamaica after crime. Jamaica was also applauded for its efforts in reducing poverty levels. However, rural poverty was still an issue. The World Bank also noted that Jamaica was on target in achieving several of the Millennium Development Goals by 2015.
Except that it will not meet targets for infant and maternal mortality. And yesterday we were told that maternal mortality hasn't changed in the last 20 years.
Nicole Hales-McGowan, TVJ News.
And as
Our bite of the week is from a World Bank official who revealed the startling statistics about the Jamaican workforce on Tuesday.
he made the revelation to the Jamaican Parliament while unveiling the World Bank's country strategy for Jamaica.
90% of the people don't have grade 9 certification. And as I understand it, HERT and TA cannot provide certification to people who haven't passed grade 9. So this presents a challenge, and that's why one of the areas we would like to work on is on skills development for this very large group of people who cannot be trained with the existing system, and yet they are the asset of the country. They need to be active in the economic sphere.